I think we've got some really good times ahead, but tonight we have to get through another very cold one. It is already freezing in Spartanburg at 32 and 32 for Lawrence as well. Same thing in Abbeville and Greenwood, 23 for Asheville, 21 already in Hendersonville, 17 in Franklin. You factor in the wind, it just feels like it's 13 degrees in the Asheville area, 28 for Greenville, 27 down in Anderson. Now tonight we're going to get down to 21 in the upstate. Wind should be weakening overnight, so I think by the time we get down to 21, it's not going to feel a whole lot colder than that. But in the mountains, that wind is going to stay up just a bit overnight. So that means it could feel like 0 toward late night and early tomorrow morning. So make sure the kids are triple layered up as they head out to the bus stop. Any exposed skin, you could get frostbite within about 30 minutes in those conditions. Frostbite in just a couple of minutes in some of these locations well to our north. Wind chill advisories extend all the way down into our mountain counties. And then look at this, wind chill warnings extending pretty much over a very large chunk of the northern and northeast U.S. and that's going to continue into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at where we are being impacted, mainly the high mountain locations until 10 a.m. on Thursday. So bitter cold for tonight on into the day Thursday, but by Thursday night and Friday we'll see some improvements. Warmer temperatures will return, and then we've got a decent chance of rain coming back in, but I really think most of the weekend will be spared, but next week we'll begin to see that unsettled pattern really get going. So tomorrow, no sign of rain and no sign of a big warm up either. We're going to start off at 21, make it to 46 by late in the day. In the mountains, 39 degrees. It's going to be very similar to how it was today in the afternoon, but less wind. So good news there. We'll take what we can get at this point. Rating the day on the Carolina Sky Meter, we're going to give it a pass at 7. Passing grade since we have that sunshine. We'll get above freezing and the wind will be starting to settle down. And then we're going to crank it up even more on the Sky Meter later on this weekend. So the deep freeze tomorrow morning and into the day, but looks like we'll see improving conditions. Now rain and snow should stay to our north. We'll stay nice and clear by Friday as temperatures get back into the 50s. Then we'll approach 60 degrees on Saturday. It is going to feel like spring has sprung, but not so much. There's more cold air looming next week, but just enjoy this weekend as we're not expecting a whole lot in the way of rain and temperatures will be nice and mild. Upper 50s expected for both Saturday and Sunday. I think some upstate spots could get into the low 60s briefly into the afternoon. Only a small chance of rain by Sunday. Anything we see would be very, very light. Mostly you'll just notice increasing clouds throughout the day. So the next 7 days, notice that we stay awfully cold for Thursday, a little better for Friday. Friday's a little more typical for this time of year. And then above normal temperatures will start to dominate as we head into this weekend. And look at next week, 70 degrees. So we'll go from wearing our heavy coats tonight into tomorrow to potentially even some short sleeves going into Tuesday, and then a chance for showers and storms as more cold air builds in heading into Wednesday. But that is classic South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia winters right there, where you're talking about extreme cold, and then in the 7-day actually seeing a peak of spring coming. Of course, the morning news to keep up with all this craziness. Isaac and Nicole will have the latest for you first thing tomorrow morning, guys.